Do you know who has never had Tabasco sauce on his fingers in literally his entire life? That would be me. And do you know why? Because I eat everything with a knife and fork. Literally everything. You name it, I eat it with a knife and fork. The answer is yes. Right now, wherever you are, if you're screaming out options at me, the answer is yes. I eat pizza with a knife and fork. I eat wings with a knife and fork. I eat sandwiches with a knife and fork. I eat everything, hamburgers, with a knife and fork for exactly that reason. I don't like to get things on the fingers. I don't like it. I'm not as worried about it getting in my eyes. I don't like the when your fingers smell after you eat something, you get mustard on there or ketchup or whatever it might be, literally anything. I don't like the feeling of it. I also don't like my disgusting hands touching the food that I'm then eating at any time. I was germophobic. I didn't need a pandemic to be a germaphobe. So I don't like any of that. So Coach Nolan, listen to me. The defense is struggling. I can't help you with that. I don't know what your 3-4 should be morphing into. I don't know why your linebackers are struggling as they are. I don't know why you can't cover. I don't know why you're not getting to the quarterback. I can't help you with any of those things. But the Tabasco on the finger, I can solve that problem like that. Knife and fork for everything, my friend. Trust me, it works. People are asking me, how about a cookie? Yes, I eat a cookie with a knife and fork. If it can't be eaten with a knife and fork, I'm not interested in eating the cookie. People are asking sandwiches. Yes, Reese's. Yes, I will eat a Reese's with a knife and fork. Throw one at me. Go ahead, Cliff, if you have one.
I don't even have one. Like, you eat pizza with a knife and a fork? Like, I don't.
Always.
I say, like, you have, like,
100%.
a piece of, like a chicken wing or something. Like, are you taking out a knife and fork in front of someone and eating it? Do you not find
gladly.
that? You don't find that odd at all?
No, I don't. I find myself clean is how I find it.
Have you ever had, like, M&Ms or Skittles or anything of that nature? Because you can't. Yes.
In my life, yes, but generally no. And if Skittles, I don't particularly care for. The M&Ms I used to like a little bit, and if I were to eat them now, I would probably eat them with some sort of protective device, like I might have a napkin or something like that to use to eat them with. But I'm not going to get them on the fingers. I don't like food.
I'm just loving how
fingers.
shocked everyone is, because I mean this is just I've known this for 15 years now, and it's
for Bubba this is all home week. John Passman wrote me, he tweeted at me, are you telling me you ate Buffalo Joe's with a fork and knife? Yes, I did, friends. Buffalo Joe's is the wing place in Evanston. Delicious. I probably ate there, I swear to you, I'm not exaggerating, I ate 8 meals a week there.
How long have you been doing this for? How long have you been doing the fork, spoon thing for everything like you've eaten in your lifetime?
Most of my life. I would say certainly all of my adult life, and probably, not as a child. I'm not sure exactly when this affliction sort of came over me, but for a very long time now. A very long time. I do not eat things with my hands. I don't like it. I don't like the way it feels. I don't like anything about it.
Greeny, what was the first thought from your wife when she saw you pull out a knife and a fork when you were about to eat a slice of pizza?
Well, you'd have to ask her. But this may have started in Chicago because pizza is very different in Chicago. So I grew up in New York until I'm 18, and then I moved to Chicago for 11 years. Now, as you probably know, pizza, it's not the same entity. It's not the same food. When people ask me, do you prefer New York-style pizza or Chicago-style pizza, I always say they aren't comparable to me. Just because they have the same name, they're completely different foods. New York-style pizza is a slice, and you fold it and you eat it with, you can eat it with a couple of napkins. If you have enough napkins, if I'm forced to hand eat a slice of pizza, so long as there is enough napkinry, then I'm generally okay. But it requires significant napkinry in order for that to be an option. But if a fork and knife is an option, it's always preferable. What was Stace's reaction? Look, on the list of things that I think she's concerned about, this is so low. Dale tweets at me, you eat donuts with a fork, really? Yes, I do. I eat donuts with a fork. Tim, do you eat chips with silverware? Tim, I don't eat chips. Don't care for chips. Not a big chip thing. Again, Snap says to me, I want to see you eat wings. Let's go eat some wings. I love wings. Wings are my weakness. Ask anyone who eats with me. I went all over. I eat nothing but wings on golf trips, which is when I allow myself to eat whatever I want with no rules. Ask any of the guys on my golf trips. They will tell you I eat the wings with a fork and knife, always. There was one other one in here, tacos. Greeny, how do you eat a taco with a fork and knife? Very easily. I only eat the soft tacos. I don't like the hard tacos anyway. You know, the crunchy shell tacos, they get all over the place. It's not easy to eat. It's almost impossible to eat with a knife and fork, which is why I don't do it. I like the soft shell tacos, and those are easy to eat with a knife and fork. I don't know why people think I'm kidding. I've been telling you this for years.